Hush. This girl started talking about that stupid boy. Early morning, he was cursing the boy about whom you were talking. It was in the morning you sat with your friends Hazel, Alex, and Sana in the school cafeteria. You were all gathered around your phone looking at the latest fan art you had created of your favorite fictional character, Leo. Look at this one, you said, showing them a drawing of Leo with a heroic pose. Hazel grinned. Wow, Ryan, you're so talented. This looks amazing. Alex nodded in agreement. Yeah, the details are incredible. You really captured his expression. Sana chuckled. Leo is so cool. No wonder you're obsessed with him. As you laughed and chatted, you noticed Jungkook sitting a few tables away. He was glaring at you all, his eyes narrowing every time you guys mentioned Leo. You frowned slightly but decided to ignore him. Jungkook couldn't help but feel irritated. He didn't understand why you were so obsessed with a fictional character. It annoyed him even more that you seemed so happy talking about Leo with your friends. Why is she always talking about that stupid character? He muttered to himself, his jaw clenched. Back at your table, Hazel noticed Jungkook's annoyed expression. Hey Wine, I think Jungkook is jealous. She said with a teasing smile. You looked over at Jungkook, who quickly averted his gaze. Jealous of Leo? That's ridiculous, you said, shaking your head. Alex smirked. Maybe he wants your attention. Or maybe he wishes he were Leo. She giggled. You blushed slightly but maintained a strict composure. That's silly. He's probably just in a bad mood. Don't think too much, guys. But Jungkook's behavior continued. Every time you and your friends mentioned Leo, he seemed to get more frustrated. Finally, he wouldn't take it anymore. He got up from his table and walked over to the classroom. Guys, let's go. Our professor must be coming. We all picked up your things and walked over to the classroom. As soon as you entered the classroom, your eyes landed on Jungkook, who was acting like reading a book. You stared at him for 5 seconds, but he didn't look at you. Later, you sat on your bench, which was one row ahead to Jungkook. You looked at him through the corner of your eyes, but he was not looking at you at all. After some time, your professor has arrived and started talking class, but he was looking at you frustratingly as you keep on staring at the drawing of your favorite character. I feel like burning it, he thought to himself, looking at the drawing. Bro, look at Jungkook, how angrily he was looking at your chat. I think you should keep this safe. She was laughing while whispering in your ear. Yeah, I don't know why he is jealous of it. One, maybe he is in love with you. Trust me, as a boy, I can feel it. He whispered in your ear. Yeah, shut up, you guys. You shouted at Hazel and Alex as they were laughing. Then you turned at Jungkook, but he instantly turned his head away from you to make you feel that he was not looking at you, but he doesn't know you already saw him. You and your friends were still enjoying your conversation during lunch. You were excitedly explaining a new storyline involving your favorite character, Leo. So, in the new chapter, Leo finally confronts the villain. It's such a thrilling scene, you said, and your eyes sparkling with enthusiasm. Hazel leaned in closer. Tell us more, Ryan. What happens next? You continued. Leo uses his new power to. Suddenly, Jungkook, who had been fuming at his table, couldn't hold back any longer. He stood up abruptly, his chair scraping loudly against the floor. The sound drew everyone's attention, and the cafeteria went silent. He marched over to your table, his face red with anger. Are you seriously still talking about that fictional idiot? He shouted louder than he meant to. His voice echoed through the quiet cafeteria. You and your friends looked up at Jungkook shocked. The other students stopped eating and started at the scene unfolding before them. You felt a mixture of surprise and embarrassment. You could feel everyone's eyes on you. Jungkook, what's your problem? You asked, trying to keep your voice steady. My problem? My problem is that you are always talking about that stupid character like he is real or something. He replied while his fists clenched at his sides. Hazel frowned and stood up facing him. You don't have to be so rude, Jungkook. We are just having fun. Alex crossed his arms, glaring at Jungkook. Yeah, if you don't like it, you can just leave us alone. Sana, always the peacemaker, tried to calm things down. Jungkook, why does it bother you so much? We are not hurting anyone by talking about Leo. Jungkook looked around, realizing that everyone was watching him. His anger started to fade, replaced by a hint of embarrassment. He took a deep breath, trying to calm himself. It's annoying, okay? He said, and his voice is quieter now. You are taken aback. What's the problem, Jungkook? It's just a character. I replied, trying to stay calm despite your racing heart. You can see his hatred towards the character in his eyes. His frustration was clear on his face. It's ridiculous how obsessed you are. Maybe you should get a life. He said angrily before storming out of the cafeteria while I looked at him with hurt. You and your friends sat there stunned. The whole cafeteria had gone silent, all eyes on you. You felt your cheeks burning with embarrassment and anger. What was that? Why is he so mad? She said, crossing her arms across her chest. Alex shook his head. I don't get it. We are just talking. I didn't have to be so rude. Sana looked worriedly at you. Ryan, are you okay? You took a deep breath, trying to steady your emotions. I'm fine, I guess. I just don't understand why he hates Leo so much. It's not like we are hurting anyone by talking about him. Hazel puts a comforting hand on your shoulder. Don't let him get to you. Jungkook has always been a bit of a hothead. Alex nodded in agreement. Yeah, and if he can't respect what you like, that's his problem, not yours. You appreciated your friend's support, but Jungkook's words still hurts. You glanced towards the cafeteria doors where he had stormed out. You wondered why he was so upset over something so harmless. Thanks, guys, you said, offering a small smile. I just wish he would understand that Leo means a lot to me. Sana squeezed your hand. Maybe he will eventually. People sometimes get jealous or angry when they don't understand something. That evening you came back from school and sat in front of your system to complete the remaining drawing of your anime character, but suddenly you remembered about Jungkook and what happened in the cafeteria. Why he behaves weirdly when I talk about Leo. You lost in your thoughts until your mother came to your room. Why and what are you talking? Just then you came out of your thoughts and looked at her. Nothing, mom. I'm just thinking about the drawing. He said, smiling hesitantly. Okay, have this your favorite chocolate coated strawberries. Your father's friend gave you strawberries as they harvested today. Your eyes shined instantly after looking at it. Thank you so much, Mom, you said, hugging her waist. It's okay, now have it. I have work in the kitchen. She patted your head and left smiling. As soon as she left, you quickly took it and started enjoying it until your phone beeps. You took your phone and was surprised to see a message from Jungkook. You put the strawberries aside and took the phone into your hands. Jungkook texted me. You quickly opened the messenger and checked it. I'm sorry, Vine. I should not have behaved with you like that in the afternoon. You were looking at your screen surprisingly as you didn't expect it was coming from him. What happened to him? Let me ask the reason. No, I will call and listen to his reason about the hatred towards Leo. You dialed his number, but he was not picking up your call. You tried once again, but still he was not lifting up. Why is he not lifting my calls? Okay, I will talk to him directly about this tomorrow. That whole day, you thought about Jungkook and didn't even think about the anime character. Next day morning, you were walking in the corridor. You found Jungkook near the lockers and quickly ran to him. Jungkook, I need to talk to you. I have work once, some other time, he said, not looking at your face, and was about to leave, but you grabbed his hand and pinned him to the locker. No, I'm not letting you go. I want to talk to you, you said, blocking him in between your hands while he was looking at you with cold face. If you don't leave me, I will push you. Do you think you have strength? He quickly stepped back but didn't let him go. Okay, just stay here. I want to talk to you. Why did you send sorry message yesterday? Because I felt sorry. I'm asking not about it. I'm asking why do you hate Leo so much? There was a silence for 2 minutes as he didn't reply to you. Jungkook, what's going on? Why do you care so much about who I like? Even if it's just a fictional character, you asked again gently. He looked away, struggling to speak. Finally, he sighed and looked at you, his eyes showing frustration and vulnerability. I care because I realized I have feelings for you, okay? And it drives me crazy seeing you so into someone else, even if they are not real, he admitted finally. Your eyes widened in surprise. You have feelings for me? You asked, your voice soft. Jungkook nodded, looking embarrassed. Yeah, I do. And I know it's stupid to be jealous of a fictional character, but I can't help it. It took a moment to process what he had just said. You never expected him to feel this way. Jungkook, I had no idea, you said honestly. But you should have told me instead of getting angry. He sighed again, running a hand through his hair. I know, I just didn't know how to say it. And seeing you so happy talking about Leo made me feel like I didn't stand a chance. He looked at him thoughtfully. Jungkook, Leo is just a character. He's fun to talk about and I enjoy the stories, but he's not real. You are. He looked into your eyes, hope flickering in his. So does that mean I might have a chance? You smiled softly. Maybe, but you need to understand that it's okay for people to have different interests. And if you really care about me, you will respect that. He nodded. I get it. I'm sorry for acting the way I did. I was just scared and jealous. He admitted finally. You don't have to be. He looked at you surprisingly as you were blushing. What do you mean? He asked you, lowering his gaze with a hope. As you both stood there, the tension between you seemed to rise. You felt your heart racing as you were going to confess something. I mean, you pulled him to your level by holding his collar and pressed your lips on his as he stood on toes to match his level. His eyes widened. Were your friends who were on the way also shocked by your act? What's happening there? Is that our Ryan? They were rubbing their eyes while Sana was pinching her arm. I too have feelings for you. I love you, Jungkook. I have not told till because I wanted to hear it from you first. You smiled at him and walked away slowly. Mine, wait. He called you out and followed you with a new level of excitement. Thanks for watching.